What's up, guys? Eli here. I know I said I was going to take it easy this week. I am. I did not bet PGA yet, but I do want to give you guys kind of my general thoughts on what is an insane UFC card Saturday night, UFC 299. One of the better cards on paper that I can remember. I do have just a quick $10 to win $1,600 parlay lottery ticket, whatever you want to call it. Is it going to win? Probably not. But I feel okay about it. I feel as good as you can feel about a $10 bet to win $1,600. It does have some hot takes on there. If anybody actually watches this, that's like a UFC or MMA nerd, they're probably going to be in the comments telling me how there's no way it's going to hit because that's a stupid pick. Yada yada. I don't care. If you're telling somebody that a $10 bet to win $1,600 isn't going to win, like, you're not breaking any news. That's duh. you know. But let's get into it. Let's just start at the top. Main event: Sean O'Malley, Chito Vera. I love this fight. It's been well documented on my Twitter that I am a Sean O'Malley fan. I started kind of supporting the guy, just how exciting of a fighter he is before he was kind of an annoying online personality, and I get the kind of the hate against him now for that. Listen, outside of Tom Aspinall, I'm not sure there's a more exciting fighter on the UFC roster in terms of being able to create a moment that makes you, get up off your couch and actually be excited for a UFC fight, right? It's Sean O'Malley and it's Tom Aspinall, and then it's kind of everybody else. Tactician, precise, a very elite striker. Kind of a grudge match here. Obviously, there's some history here. And that brings us to hot take number 1. Sean O'Malley is really good, man. And Chito has made some improvements since their first fight. Sean O'Malley's gotten a lot better since their first fight. The way that he can control space, move in and out, the way that he can counter, the way that he uses his opponent's momentum against them, and just how precise he can be. I know Chito Vera has never been knocked out. I don't think he's really ever been knocked down. Everybody gets got eventually. And if anybody is going to get Chito Vera, I think it's going to be in a 5-round fight with Sean O'Malley. So let me see if I can kind of do this in a non-stupid way. I think it's I hold shift. And then nice. So hot take number 1. First leg that everybody's going to be calling me stupid for. Oh, Chito's never been knocked out. Yeah, I know. For everything I just said. It's plus 250 for, trying to think of skill gaps in terms of champions and non-champions in a weight division, in a weight class. Sean O'Malley is really good on the feet, man, and he's really dangerous. And I know Chito's never been finished. He's never been knocked out, whatever. It's plus 250. I like it. Sean O'Malley's really good. Somebody's going to knock Chito out eventually. I think it's going to be Sean Saturday night. Whatever. Tail it, don't tail it. Next fight, another one of my all-time favorite fighters, Dustin Poirier, Benoit Saint-Denis. Benoit is a killer. If you're not familiar with this kid, I don't think he's really a kid, but he's really good. He's really dangerous. I think Dustin Poirier is still being a little overlooked here. I know he's lost 2 of his last 3. This jump in competition for BSD is crazy. I do think the most likely outcome is probably Benoit by decision or whatever. But I feel like we're getting way too good of a number on Dustin here. I think he opened as the favorite, and enough money has come in on BSD to shift that. Dustin Poirier is still a very dangerous boxer. He's still one of the better boxers at 155 pounds. Sorry. One of the better boxers in the UFC, one of the better, potentially the best counter striker in the UFC. And you're giving me a big number like this for him to knock a guy out in a 5-round fight. We know Dustin can go 5 rounds. We've never seen really BSD do that. Not in the UFC anyway. So throw in, around 4, round 5, Poirier knockout. I think that you're getting a lot of value there. Again, I think Benoit is probably a future champion at some point. Assuming Islam gets beat, I guess. But I just feel I like the number here. And again, we're building a $10 bet to win $1,600, so we're gonna have to catch a few breaks. But Leg number 2, again, another leg that I'm probably going to get killed for. BSD's so good. Yeah, I know. Have you ever watched Dustin Poirier fight? He's really good too. I know he's getting old, potentially his last fight. I'm going to be on an airplane when this card's going down. Hopefully I can watch it, and I might cry on the airplane if he leaves his gloves in the cage. But I think what I'm realizing, I just posted in my Discord this ticket, and I said this is what it looks like when you bet with your heart, not your head. You know, are these 2 dumb legs so far? Maybe, but I don't know. I think Dustin can catch him. This is such a big jump in competition level for BSD that I don't know. We'll see. Going with the experience here. Co-main event, 5 rounds, by the way. Just realized that this week. Another very exciting fight here in Kevin Holland, Michael Venom Page. One of the most electric strikers that you'll see. People call him a can crusher. Sure, he is, but this style is extremely unique. Kevin Holland, very talented, very dangerous. Some of the lowest fight IQ you'll see, right? Makes very poor decisions in the octagon. Easy-ish path to victory is try to get MVP down to the mat, just control him for 3 rounds, and either try to go for a sub or kind of just point fight away there. I think Kevin Holland's going to try to stay it up and strike the whole time with Michael Venom Page. And if that happens, I don't know that he can compete there. And if you've ever seen Michael Venom Page highlights, dangerous isn't even enough. Like he's extremely, extremely dangerous. Crushing skulls, crushing kneecaps, doesn't matter. So give me another, probably another hot take leg here for a lot of people. We gave you Michael Venom Page by knockout plus 460 for this man to knock somebody out in a cage fight. Are you joking? Like, I understand I'm not trying to disrespect Kevin Holland, but that's a crazy number to me. It's a crazy number for this level of a striker and a knockout artist. Plus 460 against a lower fight IQ guy. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Also realizing I've picked the final 3 fights of the night to end by knockout. So that's interesting. Gilbert Burns, Jack Della Maddalena. That should be a good one. I don't have a great feel for that. This it's kind of set up for JDM to win and continue on his path upward in that division. Also, Gilbert Burns is still Gilbert Burns. He can still take a beating. He's still dangerous. I don't have a great read on that one. Kind of the same thing with Petr Yan, Song Yadong, honestly. I've been high on Song Yadong for a while. I think Petr Yan is still good. I think so. But he's still good, right? But Song Yadong is also really good. I don't have a great read on that one at all either. Which brings us to the final leg. And I'm not going to go through every single fight here, guys. I don't have time for that, honestly. And you probably don't want to hear me ramble. So I'm just going to give my this last leg here, wrap it up, and get out of here. I cannot stand watching Jailton Almeida fight. Can't stand it. The UFC does need him to win. They desperately need Jailton Almeida to win because somebody has to headline UFC 301. I can't bear the thought of that. And I do think it would be, congratulations, Brazilians, you're getting UFC 301 in your country. You get to watch Tom Aspinall kill Jailton Almeida. That's not come on, guys. I don't know. I hate Jailton Almeida in this fight. So I'm just throwing Curtis Blades' money line in here. Jailton Almeida doesn't really punch people. Doesn't really, he kind of kicks people a little bit, I guess, but he just shoots takedowns and looks to sit on you or go for a finish. I don't think you're taking Curtis Blades down. He did fight Derek Lewis. We saw what happened. We don't need to talk about that. Imagine the size of Derek Lewis, but you can actually wrestle, right? That's Curtis Blades. Curtis Blades is probably a better wrestler than Jailton Almeida. So when your entire philosophy of winning cage fights is, not really punching people, but controlling them or looking for finishes, but you can't get them to the ground, I do not see Jailton Almeida having a lot of success takedown-wise against Curtis Blades. And Curtis Blades is almost as dangerous as Derek Lewis on the feet, We did see a little bit when Derek Lewis was able to stand up. There are definitely a lot of holes in Jailton Almeida's a striking game. And also, like, he's very small for a heavyweight. Curtis Blades is not small for a heavyweight. This much bigger of a man than Jailton Almeida that actually has wrestling skills and is going to look to punch you. I don't know, man. I know a lot of people have picked Jailton to make a title run here and eventually be the UFC heavyweight champion. I don't see it. I don't see how that's going to... I don't see a path to victory here for Jailton. Is this, again, a heart versus head thing? Because I cannot stand the thought of Jailton Almeida being a UFC champion. He's not being Aspinall, first of all. Let's be real about that. But, yeah, I don't know, just very low on the Almeida train. Curtis Blades, we've seen. We kind of know what that is. I would love to see a Blades-Aspinall rematch. I think Aspinall wins that as well. But I think that's a lot more fun than Jailton Almeida literally fighting anyone, especially Tom Aspinall, because I think that would be over pretty quick. But here's my hot take UFC parlay. We'll call it the hot take lotto or something like that. I feel like a lot of people are going to say pretty much all of these legs are dumb, and you're entitled to your opinion, and you're right. Odds are this doesn't hit. I feel great about it. I probably will sprinkle everything straight here as well. And, you get one of those middle two, right? And you're coming out ahead. So that's it for me. Appreciate it. Gonna have some more content coming out. Keep an eye out on that. Follow me on Twitter if you're not already. DJanalytics.com, all that stuff. No sponsors for this video because I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? Appreciate you guys. Thanks. I'm out of here.